Dance Arts of Columbia provides fitness fun for everyone from 3 years old to adults. Dance Arts is a good environment where the friendly staff makes you feel comfortable. Dance Arts feels that dance is an art form that you can experience firsthand by learning tap, jazz, modern, musical theater, lyrical, and ballet. Dance Arts urges you to enjoy a sense of accomplishment while getting fit and having fun. For class information, call 875-1569. Dance Arts of Columbia, serving Columbia since 1979.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends. This is Friday. It's May the 25th, and we got a very interesting segment today. In fact, every time this guy's on, it's extremely interesting. Dr. David Newman, RoseHeart Hypnotherapy Success Centers. Good to have you here.
Thank you so much.
I wanted to start off today and let you brag on yourself just a little bit and some of the people that you work with at Lincoln University.
Yeah, the last time I was on, several months ago, we had done what was called the Lincoln Experiment. And what that was for me to provide hypnotherapy to a very specific sports team. It happened to be the ladies basketball team. Now, up until this time, the ladies team had not done well. Let's just say that. They really had not done well. And so what I promised the coach was, she goes, I want to see wins in boxes. I need my team to work as a team. I need them to be aware of things. If there's the opportunity to steal the ball, I want them to steal the ball. I want them to do these things that they just weren't doing. And so when I first went in and made my initial assessment, had all the team together on the basketball court, and we talked for just about 3 minutes before I put them into hypnosis.
Oh, wait a minute. So you did a mass hypnosis?
Yeah, that's called group hypnosis.
Group hypnosis with the ladies basketball team at Lincoln University.
Yeah.
Did you have any of them that were a little skeptical about what you were going to do?
Every one of them.
Okay.
Every one of them.
They thought this is all, you're going to do hocus pocus, mumble jumble.
Yeah, some of them had religious beliefs that, no, this can't be done. Others was, I'm not going to give anybody control over, my thoughts or anything else. They all dropped like rocks, pretty much. They were all under, including the coaches. I mean, they were all, they
now,
all came up in a maze.
When you say they're under, what do you mean by that?
They're all in hypnosis.
So you had the entire Lincoln University
ladies basketball
team in Jefferson City under hypnosis.
Right there on the basketball court, yeah.
Okay, and then what'd you do?
Then I started by building up or exchanging or rewriting the life script, if you will, from a losing attitude that they had to a winning attitude, which they now have. And it only took about 4 sessions for it to really work.
And how long do these sessions last?
About 25 minutes.
And this entire team is hypnotized for 25 minutes?
Yeah.
How are they acting when they're hypnotized?
Like they're asleep.
Are they standing or sitting?
I had them laying down.
Okay.
They were just laying down on the basketball court.
So you're reinforcing positive thoughts in their subconscious. Is that right?
Well, actually, what I was doing is I was rewriting the life script. Most of these folks are coming from disadvantaged households. They have never been really exposed to a lot of success and that they can do anything. And so I started literally from scratch and said, okay, I'm going to assume the worst. If you happen to come from a household that's not like that, it's not going to hurt you if I assume the worst and build everything up. All it's going to do is make it even more reinforced. And so that's what we did.
And it took about 4 sessions.
It took about 4 sessions. Yeah.
And when did they and you and the coaches start to see results?
They started seeing results. Katie Vaughn said she started seeing results at the first practice, which was immediately after.
Now, Katie Vaughn is the coach.
Katie Vaughn was the coach, yeah.
Okay.
She has since left Lincoln University and is now the head basketball coach over at University of Missouri St. Louis.
Okay. And,
so she got a promotion out of it.
And how did the team end up then?
They took state. They broke all records, and they had the best performing year that Lincoln University has ever had since the inception of the college.
Now, are they attributing this to their group hypnosis?
The team is. The coach says, naturally, that it was her great coaching, which is fine. That's all part of it. But the main thing was there was one particular young lady, Vivian, who's on the team, and she wanted to see me outside of just the same things. Okay, She wanted to work on a number of things. But it's interesting that she did so well in her private sessions. She took the most valuable player. She took all types of awards and things like that. And out of the entire team, she was the only one that came to me privately, and she was the only one that performed like that.
Okay. So hypnosis is something that has been around since the beginning of time.
The joke is it's the second oldest profession in the world.
Okay. And we know what they say.
Yeah, we know what they say the first one was.
But what about self-hypnosis? How can we de-stress ourselves with self-hypnosis? I know we've talked about this before.
Last time I de-stressed you, you went down really, really far. Sure. The thing with the big difference between hypnosis and self-hypnosis is self-hypnosis, you just can't get yourself down as deep. Okay? Because you have to consciously be thinking the things or telling yourself the things, okay, that you want to work on. When you're working hetero-hypnosis, that's working with a person or on a tape, then they're doing all the work and you're just receiving. But the way that I like to work with self-hypnosis is I lay down the basics for you, okay? Then I teach you how to go into hypnosis, and now you're calling back upon that rock-solid foundation that I've already established for you. And it works extremely well. And you can do that for pain, for relaxation, for focus, especially for like test anxiety, things like that. It works extremely well.
And you're going to be doing classes now for hypnosis, right?
I am, over at the RoseHeart Institute.
Okay. And if people are interested in learning to become a hypnotist, is that what you say?
No, we're not going to teach just hypnotism. They're actually going to be hypnotherapists. So when they finish, they're going to have a very solid foundation in psychology as well as hypnosis, and how to either run a practice, all of the business, how to run a practice, all the way through maybe I want to join a practice or I want to go to work for a hospital or another institution.
Okay, if they want more information, what can they do?
If they're interested in attending classes, they can go to the Institute's website. That's rhinstitute.org. And if you're interested in just regular hypnotherapy or you'd like to talk about it, just visit my website and hit the little Contact Us button over at mohyp.com.
Okay. What's the biggest mistake? We got about 30 seconds
Sure.
left. What's the biggest mistake that most of us make in life as far as succeeding, reaching that ultimate goal?
Negative self-talk. When our subconscious mind takes commands. Our conscious mind gives commands. And for example, I was in Best Buy the other day, and I heard a lady sit down there and looking at one of those new 3D TVs, it's really awesome. And her little boy said, "Mommy, I would really like to have that." And she goes, "We will never be able to afford that, honey." She gave herself an instant command to her subconscious that no matter what, I am not to be able to afford this.
Okay, so we got to get rid of the negative
The negative stuff, yeah.
All right. David, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much.
Always a pleasure to have here. Monday, historian Henry Atkinson, and we'll tell you about Tiger Treasures, our program directed by Travis McMillen of the Reynolds Journalism Institute. Audio is Pat Akers, KBIA. Our floor director, Danny Madison, and our assistant producer and guest coordinator, Uncle James Mauser. To listen to this again or watch it, go to kbia.org.